Good morning, guys. Good morning. You not sleep already? You not get good sleep? All right. You never get no sleep and all them things, they're not good sleep and all that, but give thanks. So everybody will get them sleep. And there, so tune in. Now we're gonna reason as Jamaicans, not as labor right and PNP, like I always say. So if that's how you feel in a small mindset, before you start watch this video, please take the next exit. This is for grown folks. This video is for people in Jamaica who are in the workforce, from the garbage man to the nurse and the doctor. Everybody discover it, whether you know vote, you vote, or whatever. I come to educate, open people's eyes, and remind you and show you stuff we never look at before. It's my job. Well, this morning, you see, I do a video about the incompetency of Carl Samuda. But must I tell you, it's bigger than that. People, farmer like me, who pay attention. Tell us I'm reading. We pay attention. And I do videos. And all these things we see Carl Samuda do with the workers, it's just another branch of videos me do. So when we see these things here pop up, we say, okay. Yeah, a corruption, brother, that. Me understand. So people, me going to tell you how it all started with the screwing over the work. You see what happened to the security guard? People, I want you to share this video. It goes to big up on yourself on Facebook. Big up on yourself on YouTube. This video go for every person in Jamaica who is working. And them screw over people. We're screwed. Let me tell you how it all started. Now, you see what's going on with the security guard? It can happen to you too. That's a new thing. Yes, that's a new thing. How did we get here? All right. Well, no, we do videos like this already, right? But any who follow Carlos, who are already educated on this, what I'm about to tell you. Now, in 2020, while Andrew Owens was running, he promised the workers, public sector workers, that he's gonna give them listening to people. Because this will happen to anybody. That's why you guys should share this video. Whether you're PNP or labor right, if you're working, people, share this video. That's all I'm asking you guys this morning. Just share this video. On Facebook, share it on YouTube. Now, in 2020, when Andrew Owens was running, he was promising pension. Listen to Carlos. Because we are educated, you know. He promised the workers pension. Remember, 2020, when Andrew Owens, I'm going to tell you how the security guard got here. And many of you too is going to be right where the security guard at. No, in 2020, when Andrew Owens was running, he ran on a platform saying to the workers them, especially hotel workers them, that they were going to give them pension plan for workers. People, the people say, yeah, the people them swallow it up. Pension plan, people, listen to me. It's not the first you hear me do this video, right? But what we never have is the other story with the security guard and what Carl Samuda is doing right now. But like I said, we do videos on these already. So this is what Carl Samuda do for right from my desk, right in the line of my investigation. So we know exactly what go on. So this is far right under me. People, it's another branch of what I deal with. So I understand exactly what they are dealing with. And the old shop steward were in on me. Them can't fool me. I see them clearly. So in 2020, Andrew was running. He promised the workers pension. But the worker, the public sector worker, them ball out, yeah, thank you, bro, God, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. so much, bro, God. We're going to get pension. And the people gobble it up. For all of you who watch me, don't I tell you that this government give with one hand and take back with the next? People may not tell you guys don't lie, you know. They say the government do what? Anybody who been following Carlos, what I said, the government give with one hand, take back with the other. So what happened when the government promised you guys in 2020 just to get votes? You're going to give you guys pension plan, you know, retirement benefit for these workers. Everybody say, yeah. After the election was over and Andrew Onis won, again, people give him even more seats. They even win bigger. Flat line in the PNP. Andrew Onis full up the place. To our surprise, the hotel worker them all of a sudden turn contract workers. People, don't I do videos like this already? People, anybody who follow my page, don't I do videos like this? All of a sudden, all the hotel workers, the workers through Jamaica, them turn contract workers now. They are no longer employees. When you get a benefit and all this stuff, contract worker, them turn them inner. A lot of companies do that. Even Uber and California Uber driver take Uber backside to court. Because Uber never want to pay the benefit. Say that drivers are contractors. That's what company do to screw you over your benefit. Take it from Carlos. Come here and give us some knowledge this morning. So while the Jamaican government promised us all these benefits for the workers in 2020, remember, you know, people pension, you know, it's big, you know. That means that if you have the largest set of people in Jamaica working at the hotel, you don't want to think that the government is thinking for you. So when you get old, you're not going to be a burden to the state by coming and begging the government money, or you're not going to be a burden to other people on social media beg money after you work so many years. Do you understand me? The government should make sure the people that are working in Jamaica are properly compensated, and whatever is left for them in the pension and in the packages need to be there. So when these people reach a certain age, that take care of them, not the state. So that's why so many people is on the system. Now, Andrew Onis run, say, man, give these people pension plan. Couple years down the road on here, the workers them turn contract worker. I talk to people from the hotels. All of a sudden, contract worker now. So what them do, the Prime Minister promised that. But somebody have to go behind the people back after election, not just the hotel worker, them or the owner them of the business in Jamaica. The government have to side with them to sign off on that. It's like, okay, we're going to give a pension plan, but the government is probably telling the hotel owners and the business in Jamaica owners, don't worry about that, man. We're going to fix that. That is just a campaign speech. That is just to get the vote. People, all of a sudden, all the workers in Jamaica turn contract worker everywhere throughout the country. People don't see that. Every worker in Jamaica turn contract worker. We do videos on this and say, some of you guys will never collect no benefit. Because government not going to keep you, the workers not going to keep you long enough. The employer not going to keep you long enough. So you could strip money from him by paying into your benefit when you retire. They're not doing it. They don't love it that much. It's all about money. People did videos on these. We're constantly educating my people. So, contract worker, here we are. Security guard, contracts. Security guard are contractors. Follow this. So, the other day, we hear Nigel Clark said, remember, you know, the Prime Minister promised in 2020, say he might give a pension plan for public sector worker. Then after 2020, we find out that most of these workers turn what? Contract workers. So what Prime Minister Andrew Onis said he was giving us, before it come to us, them use another hand and rip it away. Me talk about the pension. Where is it at? Where is the pension that he promised in 2020 for Ono? Where is it at? Me always put the Remind the people. Where is the pension that Andrew Honest run on 2020 promised the people? Where is it at? How are you going to get the pension when you're a contract worker? So now, workers find themselves screwed. Contract worker. Listen to me now, people, because this I get serious. Now they find themselves as contract worker. The other day, me hear Nigel Clark come out and give a speech. Said, he's going to change contract worker to permanent workers. People, am I the only one who read that? Am I the only one who read and hear and where Nigel Clark said he's going to change? I mean, hear him say that. Me hear him give the speech. We watch the speech when Nigel Clark give the videos out there where Nigel Clark said he's going to change contractor worker into permanent worker. People, listen what me say, you know. Just recently, you know, I think a couple of months ago or less, you know, Nigel Clark come back and said contract workers, he's going to change it to permanent workers. Guys, if I tell a lie, remind me, because it is not my intention to come here to commit no miss truth or anything. It's based on what I read and my understanding. So Nigel Clark promised you guys, we're going to change from contract workers so you could be permanent workers so you could enjoy full benefit. But like I said, this administration give with one hand and take back with the next, because their intention is not to make your life better. Everything they do is a photo op, PR stunt, advertisement. Everything this administration do is for PR stunt. The camera tricks and flicks, the advertisement, commercials. This government is a commercial government. It's a PR government. The PR stunt government. So, this is what Nigel Clark said. He's gonna change how the work, change from, you're gonna change the workers from contract to permanent. And when I hear him say that, me feel good. Because people the whole time, I was the only one up here beat this, people come and take this out and my baby, you know. This is my baby, you know. No other bloggers' baby. I'm not saying there are other bloggers don't concern about it. But I'm the only one who's been beating. How come I trick the people and tell them, say, you don't give them pension and after the election, them turn contract workers. People, don't you hear my videos? So the other day, Nigel Clark said, all right, he's going to give them a chance. He's going to change from contract the workers from contract to permanent so they could enjoy the benefit. This is what Nigel Clark also said. It's not going to be all at once. It's not going to be everybody. He said it's going to be little and little at a time and then gradually change. People listen to my argument, you know. I say every Jamaican supposed to get this video. We don't share this out to somebody. Because other people do not understand these stuff. And they might hear these stories. But they don't really put it together like how I put it together for you right now. So the other day, Nigel Clark come out and said he's going to change contract workers to permanent so they could have get to the benefit and pension and all that. And I was like, yes, about time. About time. He also said it's not going to be done all at once, people. Am I alone here are these things? Am I alone here are these things, people? You don't watch? You don't read? I always tell the guys, watch and read. Go check out stuff too, man. And if you do videos, man, go check them out as if I like Carlos I tell to, man. Yeah, man, go check it out, man, and fact check me, man. Go find out what lie me I tell to, man. Because all of the information out there. So Nigel said, he's not going to do it all at once. Gradually. I say, okay. Even though it should be done, boom, right across the board. I say, okay. It's a start. I'm there, you know, because I video me the pandemic people. I'm see the man and say, I respond, say, all right. My change contractor worker to regular worker. My people, who remember that? That the man promised us the other day and said, nah, go all at once. People, I'm coming from 2020 campaign promises, people. Listen to the line of argument. Listen to the line of argument. Pension plan, retirement for, oh no, But instead of a retirement plan for the workers, we move from permanent to contract. So the Prime Minister say, hey, out of one hand. And before it reach to UNO, boom, contract. So there's got to be an effort between the government and the hotel them. Boss, they go sit down. The hotel owner can't do this on their own without the approval of the government all the way to the Prime Minister's office. They're going to give you the knowledge today. So what is going on now after Niger promised these workers to make them come permanent? The first example what we are seeing here in full display is the security guards. You up, security guards. You're up for the trial. You're up, security guard. We run this experiment on the security guards in full display. When some people in Jamaica see what's going on with the security guards, if you don't understand what I just told you a while ago from 2020, plus what Nigel Clark said, you just look at the paper as some angry security guard and if you go. People, may always tell you guys to go and read. That may when they see different piece of breadcrumb, different piece of story, like a puzzle, you can put it all together. So what is going on right now is just a branch of what they already do before. So that's why it's so easy to just put it together. Come and pay attention. So who is up next? Security guard, roll up. We're going to try this new experiment. And you guys, we're going to remove the contract. We're going to permanent security guards. I need the security guards to get the benefit because the government of Jamaica love you so much. You guys work tirelessly, day and night, sun, rain, shine, everything to make this country a better, safer place. So security guards, this government care for you so much. So we're going to make you go from contract, when the government is, the workers, security firm are using to screw you guys over. Now we're going to turn into permanent workers so you guys can benefit. Security guard. People listen to the line of argument. I don't have to listen there. So security guard experiment. Here we go now. Contract worker. But listen what the security guard, listen how them screwed over the security. Them say them love them, you know. Listen again. So to get the security guard, you must say them give and take back. What do you think I'm joking? Here's another example of give with one hand and take back with the next hand. In order for the security guard, for them to give the security guard, when they become a permanent worker instead of a contract worker, so security guard can get the benefit. Guess what the security guard have to do? They have to give up money, millions of dollars. Security guard have to give up them time served. Security guard have to give up if you have the company in court or you get injured and the job, security guard have to sign that away. Listen to me. In order for security guard to come up a contract to be permanent worker, this is what Nigel Clark promised. Security guard up next. First experiment. Let's see if it works good. People, you have to know what these things, people have to read so you can understand what is going on here. So may I give you that a little history of what is going on here. So up next, security guard for this experiment, brand new government experiment. Remove contract workers, because the government love know them claim. So you can become permanent workers, so you can get benefit and pension. But guess what? To get that, what you have to do? I give you that. They take back something. Listen to this. And the whole time, my people, who was not in the picture was Carl Samuda. The whole time we beat up Nigel Clark, we beat up Andrew Honest. But what to the Minister of Labour? What happened to the Minister of Labour? Who's the Labour Minister? I'm talking about the same man. When the farm workers in Canada complain about bad working condition, he come out and say he never see anything bad. What them talking about? He don't see that. What are they talking about? Shut up and dribble. Basically, Nigel Clark, not Nigel Clark, Carl Samuda, the Labour Minister, the same little old man will come out when the Canadian farm worker get hurt on the job, bad treatment, and tell Carl Samuda, the man say, me not see nothing wrong with that. This is the man That's representing the worker today. So guess what the company tried to do with this security guard? Some of them can't read. The security guards and the company that take them to fool. Take them for fool because the government will come out and support them. You know some of we illiterate, uneducated. You know we go already. Big boss load you up if you come out of the office like a little boy. The Minister of Labour no come out. The Minister of Labour said, Casamuda said, contract workers, the Minister of Labour no cover contract workers on no own. I want to know, contract workers, what minister do you guys fall under? Is it the Minister of Education? Is it the Ministry of Health? Is it the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries? What minister workers fall under, contract or not? But this what you remember the ugly man name, man. Casamuda say, no own. So basically, him throw Jamaican workers to the hyenas over and over and over again. This whole time, who was not in the picture? Casamuda. Now, I did videos before. I'm going to tell you that these hotel workers were robbed out of unemployment benefit from the hotels. These hotel workers, from the hotel, they did not know that they didn't have the unemployment paid into the government until Big C, COVID. Casamuda know that. Do you hear nobody get called up any of those hotels that robbed the workers? They did not get called up in parliament. Nobody get charged, arrested, and prosecuted for stealing millions of dollars from poor hotel workers. Hotel owners come from overseas. The people are getting $1 and $2 an hour. The same hotel chain will be over here paying $15 an hour, but when they come to Jamaica, it is reduced to $1 and $2 an hour. We have a labor minister that oversees that. We have a government that oversees that to make sure so the people that are abused. What do you understand, people? So, follow me like to argue with the people. So, let me read what Casamuda said. What really surprised me. I made me do 2 videos. This is the second one I do, since last night. Because the workers need rights in Jamaica. This is ridiculous. Who is Casamuda working for? The Jamaican people or them big companies in Jamaica? So basically, Casamuda throw the security guards out there to the sharks, to the hyenas. So the companies out there can make any rules, any laws. I want people to stick to me, stick with this. We're going to read this together. Whether you're PNP or labor right, we all got jobs in Jamaica. We all, PNP and labor right, a security guard, PNP and labor right in every way I work out there. Just Jamaicans. Listen how them screw you over, people. Them give with one hand, they take back with the next. I hope I explained that to you. Let me read it for you again, people. What is really going on here? This is what Samuda said. Labor Minister Casamuda is urging disgruntled security guards to lodge formal complaint with his ministry or to pursue court action as they cry foul over the terms of the new contract being put to them by the firms in reclassification exercise. Now, you have to listen what he's telling the workers. He's telling them F you. And you don't understand these things if you do not read these things and don't have the knowledge in your head and you remember these stories. You have to read to decipher just this paragraph right there, sir. Let me explain to you. Labor Minister Casamuda is urging disgruntled security guards to lodge formal complaint with his ministry or to pursue court action as they cry foul over the terms of the new contract being put to them by the firms in reclassification exercise. Let me tell you, say, why this would work. Going to the court, they would have lose. Going to Casamuda, they would have lost. Based on what he's saying. He said that he cannot touch security guard who have contract. He said the government, they're not working for the government. And that's him saying, they're not working for the government. So basically them and the companies, them figure iron it out. Him do that business with you and I own no paying salary, The workers will pay him salary because you're a contract worker. Himself not busy with you. So one of his solutions is for you to go to his office. Would that be fruitful? No, because I already said him not busy with you. So if you go to his office, him also say, boy, him not busy with you because you're a contract worker. So it's up to you to iron it out with your employer. Do you hear me? 2, him said, take it to court. If they take it to court, they would have lost. Because remember, a security firm went to court the other day. Who took them to court? National Housing Trust, which I think is just a little joke thing. People just think a prank and play them and play with the people them. Because security firm in Jamaica, and listen how this works. The government of Jamaica, most of the job the security firm in Jamaica get is from the government of Jamaica. Listen to me good. Most of the jobs the security guard get is from our government of Jamaica. But our government of Jamaica allow its employees to abuse the citizens of Jamaica rights. The company that is working for the government the whole time stole the security guard National Housing Trust benefit. Listen to me, you know. I'm talking about where Carl Samuda is saying here, go to the court. Now I'm going to tell you how that is not going to work. Because the said government of Jamaica sat there for years and allow the company that work for the government give those companies the most work. The company sat there under the Ministry of Labor, Carl Samuda, just sat there for years and allow these companies, just like the hotel that stole their unemployment benefit and go when COVID come in, they realize that you sat there, Carl Samuda, and allow these companies to be taking National Housing Trust benefit out of the security guard payment check. Then we wasn't paying it over to the government people. We have a Minister of Labor, you know. We have a Labor Minister. Remember, these contractors, who they work with, who give them most of the job? The Jamaican government. So while the Jamaican government was giving the job paid by even the same damn security guard them, because a taxpayer pay them. So even though Jamaica, the people of Jamaica government have a work for them, look how they manipulate. Look what they are doing to the people. Look at the violation. While them under the government, I work for the government, I take money from the government, they were deducting National Housing Trust benefit from the security guard them purse. There was a paying it into the government, robbing from the security guards. The whole time they know that some of these poor security guards will never ever get a house over them head. So you think the government disgruntled? You think the government disgruntled and put them head on a block and chop it off? You think the government disgruntled over this? People on this page, me go give you the knowledge. Me not make nobody fool you. And everything me talk is out there to go study. Go do your research and come back. Come tell me if I lie, me I tell. Everything me I tell you is out there. I'm just putting the pieces together. Come do videos and these already, you know. But when we see something pop up, that is a cousin of the video me just do. Me can identify easy, can look alike based on the video me just do. This right I'm going right now, it is a cousin of the numerous video me do, taking up for workers in Jamaican people's rights. Remember, you know, security guard get the most work from the government. But the government sit down there for years under the Ministry of Labor and did not know that the security firm that is hired by the government was not paying over the money to them. People who think that it's an accident, all this is going to happen. All this is going to happen. We say, all this is going to happen. If I don't, it look like the government allow the companies in Jamaica to do whatever they want to do with the people. From the hotel workers, the hotel owner who steal the unemployment benefit, people. And now when COVID come in, they find out what happened to those hotel workers. Were they penalized? Were they punished? Carl Samuda, Andrew Ones. Were those hotels penalized? Me never see them get called in a Congress. Me talk to a worker, I did them say, Carlos, I know me not get back my money. So hold on there. There's no workers' rights in Jamaica. Just like how there's no discrimination law in Jamaica. So when you like Matthew coming out and tell us, say, the boss are discriminate per way. There's nothing they can do about that because the government, there is no law in the book. I hope my argument makes sense, you know. I'm going to share my video, you know. Come here, try to show you the game them I play upon you. But because me do video, them they don't say me, this is sitting down, people. This is my story. Me do videos after videos after videos after videos. So when I see something like this pop up, it's a cousins of the story me do. So me can regurgitate. Me can go back in my file and pull it out and connect the dots and show you what is going on. All of this coming from 2020 promise. I've given a pension by Andrew Honest. Shortly after, workers turned contract worker. So you allow the companies in Jamaica, the owners of these businesses in Jamaica, to screw the worker over. Carl Samud and the Minister of Labour now come out and say, no. Because when these people retire in Jamaica, I want them to get them benefit, them pension. I don't want it to be a burden on the state. Politicians don't say no. Them allow that. So now, the other day, Nigel Clark said, boy, we go strip contract work and make it be permanent work. People is not but trickery. Give you one part with one hand, take back with the next. So now, to be a contract worker, to be a permanent worker in Jamaica, you have to give up your years of service. Man, when they live 25, 30 years, have to go back for 90 days probation. And during that 90 days, them can let you go. Because the government throw them to the wolves. The government brush at them and throw the workers into the hyena. So now the security guard are going to trample and do anything they want to do. People have been doing it. So the government said, no, me not for doing this because we're a contract worker. So when the police said, when companies in Jamaica hear that, remember, you know, they promise us to protect you, you know, give it a pension. Then they turn to contract worker. Then did the Nigel Clark say, me go cut from contract worker to permanent so you guys can this and that. So here come now, contract worker to be paying a price to be permanent. So I'm going to read. You are going to hear what Carl Samuda said. I'm going to read to you people. Labour Minister Carl Samuda is urging disgruntled security guards to lodge formal complaint with his ministry or to pursue court action as they cry foul over the terms of the new contract being put to them by the firms in reclassification exercise. You're going to hear how Carl Samuda is all for the company, not for the workers. Who is paying Carl Samuda's salary? We want to know. So I already explained to you about the court, a dead end. In the court, his office is a dead end. So I'm going to tell you what happened to the court. So when National Housing Trust took them to court to recoup the money, security guard company, that was stealing from the security guard, National Housing Trust finally took the security guard to court. But the judge ruled. You must say people them all in this together. The judge ruled. The judge tell the security firm who robbed millions of dollars from all these tourists, claiming that they were put it into National Housing Trust. So security guard can get a roof over their head. If the government didn't mean any good and want Jamaica workers to get a roof over their head and a pension, the government wouldn't allow companies after companies after companies to use and abuse with so. So your mother, the company that was hired by the government was robbing the workers' money. When the company that is hired by the government, taxpayers pay them, how's the trust take them to court to recoup the money? The judge told the security firm, you do not have to pay the money back because the Jamaican government take too long to act. What part of the government take too long to act? What ministry should act on this? Is it the Ministry of Health? Is it the Ministry of Agriculture? Is it the Ministry of Mining? Or the Ministry of Labour? What ministry should act on the workers' behalf? It is the Ministry of Labour. So the whole time we now call Samuda in this, you know, we are going to talk about Nigel and Andrew. But the whole time call Samuda with his lazy self. Now work for the people them. You understand me? Him take too long to act. So the judge told the security guard firm. Thank you, Debbie, so much. So the judge told the security guard firm, you do not have to pay back this money that you stole from the security guards because the government take too long to act. How can something like that run out, the statute of limitation run out on that? How can the statute of limitation run out on that? How? How? Companies get to pocket millions of dollars that you stole from these men and women. The judge allowed the security firm to pocket the millions of dollars they stole from the security firms to put up somewhere, to put a roof over them head. Somebody's security guard will never get a house. You know, bother some people, you know. You know, bother some people. And you know, bother some people. No, you know, bother some people. These security guards will never get a house. You know, here firm get called up in a parliament, government not charge them, not fine them, not sanction them, not allow anybody to do any old things with the Jamaican people. Several placard bearing guards took their grievance to the downtown Kingston office of the Ministry of Labour, Social Security on Tuesday, claiming that the new contracts would see the new being recognized as employees would erode some of their rights. I just tell you, say, them give with one hand and take back with the next. Their thing is not to push you forward. It's to look like they might push you, but they might pull you back. It's to give with one hand and take people. It's not the first I'm doing videos like these, giving you the same line. We have videos after videos after videos. When we say this government give with one hand, take back with the next. I mean, explain again, explain numerous times, show an example of an example. How they give with one hand and take back with the next. Simple example right here. Several placard bearing guards took their grievance to the downtown Kingston offices of the Ministry of Labour and Social Security on Tuesday, claiming that the new contracts, which would see them now being recognized as employees, would erode some of their rights. So give with one, but erode something. Let's read what are the rights. They criticized Samuda for his failure to intervene on their behalf. You see, it not come out, people. You on your own. Him throw it to hyena. I tell you. So other workers and employers can do anything to the Jamaica. Anything. Even discriminate because there's no law. And government knows that there's no law. They know that they drafts up some law. Like when they drafts up the DRMA law, then come with alt of a law. Those laws can draft up fast in the people. That discrimination law, Jamaica does not have that. So your boss can do whatever they want to do in a discriminatory manner, and there's no fine to pay. So the restructuring comes on the heels of a landmark ruling last September that the guards are employees and not independent contractors, as they were being classified by marksmen after the National Housing Trust took the firm to court over unpaid employers' contribution on behalf of the guards. Even though the National Housing Trust took the guardsman to court because guardsman was stealing the workers' money. National Housing Trust employment, National Housing Trust money. Stealing from them, so these guards will never own a home. But all the money that guardsman stole, they are allowed to keep it in their pocket and not paying over to the guard. Because we don't know what kind of judge this every judge. We don't know what kind of judge ruling this. Said guardsman can keep the millions of dollars you stole from these little people to put a roof over their head. And government will come out and protect these workers. A black guy like me see the injustice and enough with them upon it. A black guy like me, the news media don't see the injustice, the reporters, the journalists in Jamaica, they don't see these things. They go along with the flow. And people like me, when see this go on, after I do my own research, after I do my own thing, after I educate the people then. News media, no. Them not see this. It don't make the government look too bad. You better lie to the people them or not tell the people them nothing at all. So this not become something. That's why I say I want to share this. Because a lot of people don't know these things. So let's continue reading. So marksman take their money. National Housing Trust money. Out of them check. Government, the judge said, them not have to pay back the money because the Ministry of Labour take too long to act. So Carl Samuda was sleeping all these years. So some would allow these companies to abuse the workers. And now the workers want to stand up for their rights. Cause some would don't want to hear them. You like something is pissing off cause some would the way man come out. Him allow companies after companies to rob, like literally hijack these workers. You hijack their salary out of their paycheck. Money missing and written on the pay stub. Deduction for this, deduction for that. In the hotel industry, they were deducting from all kind of things. They not get it a big C. Make the people they find out say the money never did it. When they go to unemployment office, they do not know their name. The hotel firm company wasn't registering it, so you could be a better person if you're not working. People, how come nobody don't go to jail on behalf of the people? We're on our own. So let's read further, people. So last year when the ruling happened, so the landmark ruling, which for the reclassification of security guard from contract worker to employers, this was supposed to be a benefit. Listen to me. If you have a company that hires you as a contractor, and that company decides, I want to take you under my wing now. I want to be a employer of this company. If they hire you as a contractor, and later on they say, I want to be an employee of that country, it's supposed to be a big positive move. Now you're going to get benefit, your 401k, your pension, your medical, your this, your that, even uniform. You get everything, you get the whole package that comes with being an employee. You understand me? As a contractor, someone have to go buy on your own clothes, have your own truck, find your own this, because you're a contractor. As an employee, now you start getting a benefit now. Your allowance, and this and your that. So to switch, according to Nigel Clark had promised, to switch you guys from contract workers to regularize you guys so you could become permanent workers is supposed to be something beautiful. But must I tell the people, no. It's to give you with one hand, take back with the next. Because their intention is not really to give you, to elevate you. It look like say they might give you, but they grab your hand and pull you back. Let's continue read. So the ruling sent ripples throughout the private security industry, with the government from which the companies get the bulk of their businesses, indicating that as of April 1st, 2023, it would not be contracting firms which have no reclassification the guards in compliance with the ruling. That the government said that, you know, because these security firms get the most work from the government. After the court ruling last year, September, the government pulled the plug on them and said, look here, we're not going to give you no job, no contract. The government said they're not going to give the security guard firms any more contract until they reclassify security guards as employees instead of contractors. So now, this is what we see here. Going out with the security guard is a test run. From changing it from contractors to employees, supposed to be something nice. Nothing supposed to be taken from you. You're supposed to be added to your life. But as usual, these people is not into make your life better. Hey, give me back. Let me show you how. I several times explain that this video the miracle. So the ruling, so blah 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 blah. All right. At least one company has asked the guards. Listen to this. Just listen to my liberty. Listen to my liberty. Them take the security guard of the idiot, you know. At least one company has asked the guards to confirm that they have no pending claims, proceedings, or disputes over any nature with the company, and to waive any claim or disputes that they could have. So in order for you to be a permanent worker, you have to give up your rights. Here with one hand, but give me that. The workers are going to lose more. You were supposed to get permanency. What am I take so much from you for? I hope it makes sense to you guys. Now explain, I try to explain to the layman, the man at the back bench, and the man them round us sit up on the rock stone, the man that don't want to come in the class and I peep through the window, the man that around us and look at through the door crack. We understand, say you don't want to come into the class here, your boot might have stink and all them things. It's okay, just listen. At least one company has asked the guards to confirm that they have no pending claims, proceedings, or dispute of any nature with the company, and to waive any claims or dispute they could have. So waive all of that, sign the contract. To sign the contract, you have to give up all the rights. Listen, people, get serious yet. They'll get worse. It also asked that the guards unconditionally release and discharge these crooked security company from all past liabilities to the fullest extent possible under the law. Remember, these companies are asking these security guards for almost impossible. Now we have a Minister of Labor. Remember the Minister of Labor threw them to the wolves. So why wouldn't your company sign some bullcrap like this? The company not do it on their own. They are aided and abetted by the Minister of Labor. They are aided and abetted by the government. No company are going to do this and be so goddamn bright. Whatever Minister of Labor, how is company going to be this bright? Put this in a writing. So they must give up on the rights in order for only to move from contract to permanent. You saw these companies bright? Why them so bright? Because Kansamuda, no business with Uno. He thrown it to the hyenas, thrown it to the wolves. And this is the first of many to come. Nurses, you on contract? Doctors, are you on contract? What other workers in Jamaica on contract? The other day here, Nigel Clark said, we're going to cut out contract to permanent. So we love you so you can get a benefit. You see what you have to give up? You will go again. What they are doing is benefiting companies to get them out of lawsuit, to get companies from pay on no years of service. This reclassification, this happened already, people. Companies can move from company, workers can move from company to company smoothly. Now, Africa, years of service, if they want to, people have gone through that already. When company come in and it didn't affect nothing, the benefit are the same way, your seniority remain the same. Benefit and seniority. As long as the seniority good, your benefit good, easy transition. Without a doubt. But no, people, this time, this is a planting, It's the reverse of 2020, They are giving a pension, but they're going to take it back. People, they say sometimes some people say, call us. What talking you going to do? People, they will get it. Me not stop talking. Somebody will get the people. And a lot of people call me and tell me, say, Carlos, you have taught me a lot. You see them in the comment section all the time. People learn a lot from this platform. Because a lot of people don't read. But if you me read for them. And because we do these topics, I will piece them for you. I'll add them and put them in one package them up for you so it makes sense. So people in the body, we have to listen to this man. What am I doing to security guard? And if they are doing security guard, these people, it is coming for all of you who's contract workers in Jamaica. This is an experiment. I hope it makes sense. So the company asks the security guard that, them could have get rid of Jesus. So let me read this part. At least one company has asked the guards to promise them that if they have any pending claims, proceeding, or disputes of any against the company, to waive that, waive it. It also asks the guards to unconditionally discharge the company from all past liability to the fullest. And the government sit down there and allow that by telling security guard, we can't do nothing on a contract worker when the security guard is not under the Ministry of Agriculture, they're not under the Ministry of Health, they're not under the Ministry of Mining, they're under the Ministry of Labor. But the Labor Minister said, "If not business, no. I'm going to read his exact words. Others have been offered guards 1-year contract. Listen what this. Me say it's coming for everybody. So others have been offering guards 1-year contracts with 3 months probation dispute despite their years of service. Listen to me. Others have been offering guards 1-year contract with 3 months probation despite their years of service. So you have security guard there for 20, 30 years. They want to put you back on 3-month probation again. Remember, you don't need to go up on probation. And who's going to train you? When you're on probation, people train you. Right? You're on probation and they watch you. You're brand new. Right? But these men are 20, 30 years. Senior security guard. The government of Jamaica sit there and allow these companies to do whatever they want to do with the Jamaica worker. From the hotels who stole their unemployment benefit that was not charged, fined, sanctioned, or hauled to parliament. Hotel worker don't make a penny now. The security guard firm who stole National Housing Trust benefit, and when they do go to the court to call Samuda, is telling them to go to now. The judge rule against their favor by telling these men, telling company, you don't have to pay that back. Carl Samuda office took too long to act. But Carl Samuda is sending you back to the same court where film office take too long to act. You see a dead end and every end. If you write Carl Samuda office, he's going to tell you that you on contract, my hands are tied. If you go back to the court, remember the same court, you know. You never lose. There's no love. Look in Jamaica, all these big guys, no one can see. We are peasants. Nobody here will cry. That's why they can go down the market, go mash up the cart and all these things and the stall and take away your clothes. Take away your goods. You think them feel, me and say, boy, them wicked, them wicked. Them no program like that. Them heartless. They can lie to us about gangs is over there and go mash up the people in them house. Then the next day show up over there. Show up over there the next day. Stick in your eye with one finger and ask if it hurt. And them the thing we talk about all the while now. They will stick their finger in their eye and ask if it hurt. So mash down the woman's house, go over the next day, go hug her up and ask her, did that hurt? Did I hurt you that bad? I mashed down your house yesterday and I'm here today. Did that hurt? Huh? Let me keep going so you guys can hear what's going on. Others have been offering guards 1-year contract with 3 months probation despite their years of service. Let me tell you about the 3 years contract. Let me keep reading. Some guards who already have active contracts in place with the companies and have refused to agree to the new terms said that they were turned away when they showed up for work on Tuesday. Remember, we have a Ministry of Labor. One guy said, I want Carl Samuda to wake up. I know, say, he's sleeping. He needs to come out and talk for us, said David, a security guard of 28 years. Do you think, you know what dedication it takes and sacrifice to work for anybody for 28 years? So these people work there for 28 years. You are nobody. Them say, they must wait for Carl Samuda to come out, come talk to them. They even go to his office. Listen what him say about that. So, let's continue to read what's going on with the security guard. From the thing coming out, the contract, he's silent. You don't hear nothing. He need to come and defend us. Him too silent. The security company have been like some little stupid idiot, he added. Yes, they might have been like a little stupid idiot because whatever they are doing, they're in bed with the government in bed with them. That's why Carl Samuda said, we can't do nothing. It's between you and them. So right there, you throw your guys to the hyena. Make one look like a fool. Them can say, come out of my office, or get off the compound, move, go work, or retire, or terminate yourself. You understand me, people? Resign. The government of Jamaica allow companies after companies to be doing certain, to be abusing our workers from the hotel field right on. Hope the argument makes sense in every sentence, people. I'm here to educate you as well as how to educate me too. Remember, that's why I say I'm a student in the class, So make sure the comment makes sense in every sentence. Your police, your nurse, your this and that in Jamaica, you need to watch this. What's going on with the security guard can happen to you too. It's a new experiment. But the experiment never have you in mind. It's how we can screw over the workers them again. In order to lift them up, make them permanent, so they get benefit. No. We could plan to take away all them years of service. We could take away everything. Ones who are injured at home, who are supposed to get benefit from, some of them not getting no benefit at all. There are security guard who they home, you want woman come out to your husband, get injured on the job over a year now, and now nobody come to his house and look for him. No, where's the Ministry of Labor? So you see how the Ministry of Labor put on blindfold and go and let them not see and allow companies after companies to do it so. People they will must struggle. They will must poor. Me or a lady say, for your husband get hurt 1 year now, and the security firm don't even come and yard, come look for him, don't even give him a call. This man should be getting benefit. So in order for these people to become permanent now, this sick man would have to waive that. No company, we never get hurt on the job no more. No. I did not get hurt on the job. No, forget that, man. I'll sign this. Yeah. No. We never get shot on the job. All these people. Oh my God. We have the Ministry of Labor that is helping UNO down. Carl Samuda is highly incompetent. But it's not Carl Samuda. It's coming from Andrew Owen's office. All of this. None of this could go on without the signing of the Prime Minister. None of this could go on. The fish right from the head, the Prime Minister is the leader of the country, that's the leader of the party. He see everything. Don't say, but the Prime Minister don't see everything. Come on. It's the peanut dread, the radam. It's the woman and man, they blame good on the gear, alcohol and money for open bar. The Prime Minister see everything. Trust me. He's on social media. He's watching my videos too. He see everything. We'll continue. Wow. Did I see the man? The man that said the security company have all of it like some stupid idiot. He tell me that them have no representation like somebody will talk with sense and firmness for them. So because none of them going there probably illiterate and uneducated and security guard, you get out of my office. I'm matter of fact, get out of the compound before I call the police, guys. Get out of here. Jaja. Police. Nurse, me say for that contract worker. This is just a starting. And hope it makes sense for me, I say. The security guy said, we need some justice. We need to get what we deserve. They need to rewrite the contract to take out all the foolishness that they have in it. And then we will sign it, they told the Gleaner. We could continue. You cannot be working with a company for 30 odd years and still they want to put you on 3 months probation, and during that 3 months, they can let you go at any time. And when they let you go, you are not going to get anything at all, he added. You think I lie? Me say, this new reclassification, just like how when Andrew Owners promised UNO pension benefit, all of a sudden the worker did not cross Jamaica turn contract worker. There goes the benefit the boss to get Jamaica. It benefits the companies in Jamaica. It don't benefit the worker. Andrew Otis promised what? Pension. Pension plan. All of a sudden, boop! Everybody upon contract. Me do people enough videos me do. Oh, you're upon contract. That is not permanency. That you don't guarantee you have a job tomorrow. You're on contract, you know. So Andrew Otis promised pension, and all of a sudden the workers in Jamaica find themselves as contractors. No, Nigel Clark promised to take you off a contract to permanent workers. All of a sudden the workers find themselves losing something with them. You know, them sit down and them plan this out, people. Any move, how the companies them gonna benefit? Because the first thing when the company, when government comes and say pension, company I tell them say, boy, how we gonna pay this? We can't pay this. Government I tell them say, boy, don't worry yourself. We can't turn them in a contract worker, so you don't really have to give them no pension. It might sound good, but in reality, turn them contract worker, so they can work off them ass in Jamaica and they never get no pension. So it's not the interest of the government to make Jamaican poor life better, poor Jamaican life better. It's not the interest of the Jamaican government to make you have a roof over your head. Because security company thief it and don't have to pay it back. Thief unemployment, the National Housing Trust, that part they're hurting the people. When they are put into contribution for a roof over your head. Can you imagine how many of these security guards were telling that their family that they have worked for so long and I'm contributing to NHT. Baby will soon come out of this ghetto. They soon get a house because me I contribute for so long, me I pay into it. Yeah man, see me pay stub here. Every pay night, every fortnight them take money out of it. Yeah man, and deduct money in National Housing Trust. So one day baby we're gonna get ourselves out of this ghetto. Tell your kids life are gonna be better. That is working very hard. That is paying into unemployment and National Housing Trust benefit. But what daddy did not know, that they were not paying the housing trust over to the government so they could have registered it. Housing trust take them to court and I'm in fees that is just a front. Because housing trust, you should have known say the company wasn't paying the money to you. Housing trust, what you do there? A shame face. Just to, you know, say you're not gonna get, you just make up nights and smoke up the place. Housing trust, you know, say the security guard was gonna get the money. It's because of you should know, say these firms weren't paying the money to you. So hold on there. You never see the money missing. Then hold on there. You know how much workers I work there, housing trust. Mr. Jamaica, what is going on in the country is incompetence. Housing trust. How you go for so long when they work, they utterly thief money from the worker them and now the security guard firm taking money, putting it in their pocket that is supposed to come to you, housing trust. Housing trust, you never miss the money. Housing trust, you never miss the money. How come money that is supposed to come to you, housing trust, and you supposed to sign off? How come the housing trust didn't know that? How come? But you take them to court, not you act like we're stupid. People may not buy housing trust taking them to court. Because housing trust should have stopped that. How much months, how long they not giving the housing trust? How long they pay over the unemployment, the National Housing Trust deduction that they are deducting from the worker's salary, and you sit down there, housing trust. You don't see nothing wrong with that. Then you go to court, take the security guard firm, go to court. It already cook up. Because the judge, I tell you, even though you take the guard court, the judge I look for the security guard will thief the money from the poor security guard firm them. And where about you, these people? You don't have to pay it back because the government take too long to act. So whether all the trust or the Ministry of Labor, they took too long to act. They know what they are doing. They can't fool Carlos, man. They say, man, they can't fool me, man. They don't love the people. Their thing is to make you broke, poor, and hungry. Keep us third world. So listen what this man said. You cannot be working with a company for 30 odd years and still they want you to put on 3 months probation, and during that 3 months they can let you go at any time, and when they let you go you are not going to get anything. All you guys are working there for years, this is the easy way for your company to screw you over out of your money. Same company that screw you over, the National Housing Trust, and then screw you over National Housing Trust. Your NIS money gone too. The easiest way for them to get to you, this contract, this probation they're going to put you upon. They're going to put these older security guard on probation. In my heart, they're going to get rid of them. 25, 30 years gone down the drain just like that. Because workers were handed to these companies like a platter. The workers were handed to this company on a platter to do whatever they want with them. So now company know that they can do whatever they want to do with you. Now that they're asking you for some strange and very rare and weird stuff to do. Like if you have them in a court, waive that. You're owing no money, waive that before you sign the contract. Huh? The balls of these companies because the government thrown to them like a dead meat. We are no one people. Gee. So in an interview, the Gleaner, listen to this, man. Listen what Carl Samuda say. I want to think about you guys. In an interview with the Gleaner, now if you're going to meet these workers, them guy in office, he's not come out and meet them. You know you're going to meet with the Gleaner. The worker might pay him salary, In an interview with the Gleaner, Carl Samuda encouraged the guards to follow the correct course of action laid out for them by either going to courts or lodging formal complaints with the ministry. May I already tell about the roadblock at the court, because the judge already tell him, say, don't give back the money to the people you stole it from. Pocket the money you stole. Me don't understand that, Me have a pocket full of money me steal. The judge is going to look at me and say, it takes too long for the government to act Carlos, keep the money. You don't have to give back to the security guards. So you see that the court is a failure. To show you, he might tell us to come to his office. May I explain again how that is a failure. He already said that. Them depend on them own because they are contract workers and they are not working for the Ministry of Labor. They are not working under the Ministry of Labor. So if them even write a formal letter, that would be his response to UNO. So all the avenue that Carl Samuda is giving is black and dark. There's no help for these people. But he's using this word because some Jamaican understand. People. So in an interview, Samuda encouraged guards to follow the correct course of action laid out for them by either going to courts or lodging formal complaints with the ministry. Quote, but you don't lodge a dispute with me by coming to my office, the labor minister added. You go through the normal established routes, or you will not engage me. He simply said, God. Me say them a man rank like a good piece. No respect to the people who put them in the office. Them rank, so disrespectful to the people. This security guard went there. You don't meet them. You see you don't come lodge a dispute with me by coming to my office, the labor minister added. You go through the people. It's not for you. That's what this means. But you don't come lodge a dispute with me coming to my office, the labor minister added. You go through the normal and established routes, or you will not engage me. It's as simple as that. What a people, I want to hear the labor minister. I want to hear the man say. The man says as simple as that. I don't react easily. I do not take kindly to renegade actions. I don't. Period. I want to understand. Nothing on the side of the workers. Guys, I hear your cry. I hear your concern. And it bothers me to see you guys have to come on the road like this. However, I'm looking into you guys' concern. We're going to iron this out. Blah, blah, blah. Not a line. We acknowledges, said, hear you. Not one line in it. What's in this is a blast. He's not going to come out. Don't come to him office and expect to see him. He don't take lightly to no renegade stuff. So when he's coming out and protest for the rights, he's renegade. He's a blast on it. Not one word that is for Uno. He's sending you guys to court. A roadblock. We're already gone and the judge make the security company pocket millions of dollars stolen from security guards. He might already tell you that coming to his office, there's nothing he can do because you guys are contract workers. Let me read for you. Samuda said that he has a well-known history of sympathizing with workers who have legitimate grievance. Which workers you have history of sympathizing with? You talk about the farm workers, then you side with the farm owners, them over your own. Carl Samuda. From that, you should have stepped down. I could see who you are right there, Carl Samuda, when you side with the farm owners over the own Jamaican workers. Then you told us I have a team of investigators going over there to do a thorough investigation. No, when I hear the report from the investigators, it has been months. You are full of load of shit, Carl Samuda. You are full of shit. You are a disgusting human being. And not only you. It's coming from where? Andrew Onis. And who? Nigel Clark. How they all connected? Andrew Onis promise pension. Then the workers go contract. Government allow these companies to switch them because they don't want to pay the pension the government announced in the campaign trail. So all of a sudden, everybody got contract. Then here comes Nigel Clark, announced that we are going from contract to permanency. Then here comes Carl Samuda. They're all in this thing together. Jesus. I have nothing to say on the contracts. We don't get involved in contracts, the minister told the Gleaner. So why you make, after Andrew Onis promise pension benefit, retirement benefit, why you know say you cannot protect the workers then? Why you make these companies turn everybody in a contract worker? Why? So may I ask, if the government is not, who the contract worker under, whose portfolio, whose ministry? Is it the Ministry of Education or the Ministry of Labor? Carl Samuda said, I have nothing to say about the contracts. We don't get involved in contracts, the minister told the Gleaner. I can't prevent them from demonstrating. I can't prevent them. That's way between them and the company. That's nothing. That's not between them and the Ministry of Labor. The Ministry of Labor cannot intervene, he said. You hear that? Let me read that for you again. So all of you out there who thinking that you are under contract, that the government is a planting to mash down everything in Jamaica. This is going to mash up work over there for 30 years, Mr. Carl Samuda. How is it that 30 years and at the brink of going on probation, put you on probation, company can fire you for no reason? You worked for 30 years, they fire you and don't give you a penny. You are allowing that, Carl Samuda. Andrew Onis, you are allowing that. Nigel Clark, all of you all are a part of this. You guys are allowing this. 30 years and go on probation and allow these companies to do whatever they want to do with these workers. Robbing them unemployment, them NIS, them NHG contribution. Rob from them. Nobody go to jail, get called in parliament, no prosecution, no sanction. Nobody. Why is it that politician in their pocket? Who's paying politician? Your salary is paid by taxpayers, them same security guard that they are robbing from. But the government itself allow companies that are working with the government find them work. This year work, the government contractors, the security guard firm, robbing and abusing the workers, but the government still employ them. You guys ever look at it like that before? You guys ever package it like that before? So who can intervene? So that I say. So when they hear that, they say, nah man. So the workers are up on their own. Because the labor minister say, we can't intervene. So if you're a boss, owner, come here. If you own a security firm and you hear the Minister of Labor, the only people who could have put a foot up your rear, are saying to the workers that we no business. Imagine if you're a security firm in Jamaica. Yes! You hear that? Watch me and them now. Watch me and them. So I'm going to write, watch me going to sign to them now. I'm going to even up the ante. I'm going to tell them, say, sign this, but you have to waive all your rights. Remember the government said they're no business, you know? So thieving security guard will already stole from you. The government allowed them to get away with that. The judge allowed them to keep the money that they stole from the workers. Let me continue to read, people, because this thing hurt me. So I can't prevent them from demonstrating. I can't prevent them. That's between them and the company. That's not between them and the Ministry of Labor. The Ministry of Labor cannot intervene, he said. Meanwhile, Vincent Morrison, president of the Union of Clerical, Administrative, and Supervisory Employees, while emphasizing the rights of guards to voice their discontent, also lamented the short time they were given to pursue the new contract. Same thing with Nigel Clark. Enforce everybody, then wait until it's almost close to the end of the fiscal year. So Nigel Clark said, hurry up and sign it by the end of March 31st, which is the end of the fiscal year. Or else you guys are going to get dribs and drabs of increase over the years. That's what Nigel Clark said, you know, almost like a threat to me. A scare tactics. You need to sign now or lose everything. You saw them treating workers through Jamaica? They said, boy, this abuse and the So listen what Mr. Morrison said. Listen what Mr. Morrison said, the president of the Union of the Union of Clerical and Administrative Supervisory Employee. It should never have reached where it reached. My position is the Ministry of Labor should have intervened in a more meaningful, direct, and I would say fairly way, he said. What is happening here shouldn't be happening because those workers who correctly fail to sign, the guards are saying if they sign if they find this, their years of service, their vacation, their leave, those get injured on the job and having pending claims, all of that gone, the trade unionists said. And this is what the government allow. But if you are an employer and the government tell you, say, they're not busy with you and the workers, do whatever you want to do with them. Now, you are government now. That means that the companies are government now. They might do government role. They might play the role of the government. Because there's no government, right? Because some other, under what portfolio, under what ministry this fall under now. So the workers are not protected by the Ministry of Labor. No protection. So listen to this. What is happening here should be happening. Because these workers who correctly fail to sign, the guards are saying if they sign this, their years of service, their vacation leave, those who get injured on the job and have pending claims, all of that gone, the trade unionists said. But me telling you, say, these companies put these ridiculous stuff that they want because they find out, say, the government, they protect you now. The government does stand up for workers' rights. So that's why you find companies from all over the world running to Jamaica because they know, say, government don't stand up for workers. Companies after companies go to Jamaica, violate the workers them. You see, Matthew came out, the guy who worked at the hotel. You hear him talk about that? In protest, him alone. Surprisingly. That's a whole other story. So many people come out and tell us this. The guards attached to the guardsman group said that they were being asked to sign 1-year agreement to begin working with guardsman metaverse with a 3-month probationary period. So if you're gonna, if you're for 30 year or 20 year, they might put up on a 3-month probationary period. And let me tell you guys, that 3 months is to let you go. This is the loophole the government give the security guard company again for robbing you again. This is the loophole them give the security guard firms and companies right across Jamaica to kick on around like a ball, to get out of paying the workers of Jamaica. The government is not for you guys. I must tell you, over and over me do these videos. The guards attached to the guardsman group said they were being asked to sign a 1-year agreement to begin working with guardsman metaverse with a 3-month probationary period. So in that 3 months, if machine like them, may I get rid of the 30 year, the 20 year, The 10 year. Some of you may have pay all for money. May I get rid of you? Yeah, man. 3-month probation. You can be fired at will. For no, if you don't like when you look this morning, you should crush up. You 30 years, I mean nothing. If I try to get away from paying you anything out of the 30 years service, now is the time. Put you all on probation and lining up like a bird. One shot go through everybody. The government allow that. By pointing out the merger between Dual Security and Marksman Limited in 2001, Morrison noted that the security guards employed with Dual Security continued with unbroken years of service at Marksman. It can work. I mean, we work at a company where it was unbroken, everything is unbroken, let's go straight. He said a similar approach should be taken by the guardsman in this instance. Guardsman don't want to pay no money, family. The company, Morrison said, should have transferred the guard service to the new entity or give the redundancy payments for their years of service. No, they don't want to do that. Them going to put in a policy, what kind of redundancy money you got? Don't you see the government say them now do nothing to that? The government throw the workers to these abusive employers. These abusive company can continue to abuse the workers because government throw them to UNO. So the company, Marshall said, should have transferred the guard service to the new entity to give them redundancy payment for their years of service. No. All they need is a 3-year probation period. So they kick you away, kick you home, they don't have to pay none of this. Remember them already robbing up. And all just money in a man. So it's, the company don't want to pay. They're very unfair and crooked. And the government do not discipline them. Give them a long rope to do all this to the workers of Jamaica. Under the watchful eyes of Andrew Ones, Nigel Clark, and Carl Samuda. The Ministry of Labour knows fully well, in my view, that this is the law. Why is that they don't step forward and say to the companies that this is how the matter is supposed to be sorted out, Morrison said. He added that he is of the belief that there are contending opinions in the Labour Ministry on the matter, with the correct opinion being watered down in favor of companies. That's why I asked, who is paying Carl Samuda? Is it taxpayers or security firm? Morrison urged the security guards not to forego their benefits, not to sign away your benefit. He's asking security guards not to sign away your benefits under the new contract, adding that he has formed a security task force and will be taking the matter to the courts. Good luck on that. Several calls by the Gleaner to Guardsman Director of Operation Lieutenant Commander George Overton, who also heads the Jamaica Society for Industrial Security, went unanswered Thursday. People, you see what I want? He's not just a security guard. So you see where I follow this from though? Do you see how I follow story? You see where I follow it from? I'm following it from 2020. That's what I say. You have to follow story. You have to pay attention to them. When you pay attention to this story, you're piecing them together along the way. You get another one, you piece it on the thread, but you piece it, man. Hook it up. You get another one, you piecing it. It's the same story but different branches. So come 2023, me see this present itself to me. We do a vast amount of studying about this and in 2022. Someone that know about this. It's just a different, it's just a cousin. Different branch. So now you see, the Jamaican government has always given these companies the leeway to do whatever they want to do with Jamaican worker. That's why they can take with unemployment benefit. And when the COVID season come in and the workers and who work at the hotel find themselves, tourists now come and them lay off, unemployed. Them drop the unemployment. Check the office after them work for so long. I bet for the unemployment. What a wickedness. The government, and look how wicked it is, because the government don't feel your pain. A foreign with them feel it for honor. I can just imagine when somebody thought that there's some money there they found unemployment because somebody said them and put up money for them. Hungry time come and they go collect your unemployment, no money there. Government not feel for honor. People me feel in my heart for honor. We will tell another cold part again. How does the trust benefit? How is it you steal people any hope of ever owning a home? How is it you allow a company steal the hope of owning a home from unsuspecting employees? How you allow them to get away with that? You don't feel the pain of the workers' government? You don't feel for them? Let me tell you, I found me there. And it hurt my heart so deep. To know the security guard worked so hard. All these years I paid to house the trust. And the company pocket every dollar. Every weekend or month or fortnight, the money I come out of them check. Them see it on them pay stub. But it wasn't being paid over to the house of trust. So the whole time the company, I do them dirt, knowing that these guards, even though I tell the family, say one day we're going to get a house, baby. Me I pay to this. No, these guards will never, ever get a house. How is it you get to rob a house from over man's head and government not punish you? People that are one of the wickedest things me ever see. Me they are foreign people, my heart hurtful, Me heart hurtful, But who no care for you? Andrew Owens, Nigel Clark, Carl Samuda. You saw me drive all three of them night? Yes, man. Andrew promised the pension. Then they work on them, the hotel and all them, turn the work on them in a contract to block the pension. Then here come Nigel Clark to get political mileage. People have mess with them head down, after them create the contract worker. No, after them create the contract work, and them create it, Them come back and say, we're going to remedy contract work, we have the antidote for this. So Nigel Clark come out the other day and say, we're going to change our contract worker to regular work, them have the antidote, Then here we are now. Cause some who that time now. You say, yo, I'm not busy to know. So all of that talking, the employers are the boss. Security firms, all these companies in Jamaica, they are the boss. They have all the talk and they say, not your government. This is crazy, people. And people, like as usual, I say, guys, go and study. What me tell yourself, me talk a while ago. Go and read, people. Don't let Carlos alone and tell you this stuff. Some of the brighter ones are quick up on the finger up on the computer. Go and read and fact check. Yeah, man. Me read all these things, people. I mean the story on them numerous times. So we see this pop up, it's just a cousin of videos I do. So therefore, we can draw a straight line and we can do a 2-hour video on it. So, N. Smith said, in fact, all Jamaican workers are responsible for their situation. I saw this wickedness a few years ago when my sister company changed ownership on paper and lay off several employees. Bev Smith, big up yourself. Mitchie, bless up, bless up. Bless up. Colonial thing I go in Jamaica. These guys in Jamaica are not for the people, me say. They are not for the people, them. People, I'm telling you already, think I joke Carlos I make. Carlos, we can't make up stories, so. Why make they kidnap me for it? No, why that benefit? Why they not benefit from that? Money. 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 Carlos, what you mean? All right. Security firms in Jamaica owe these security guards millions of dollars. If you are a crooked politician who side with the company and don't want the company to pay, want to get the company out of paying them security guards that owe millions. About if a security firm pay you 2 million, a few $1 million. You don't think a security firm can pay a politician a couple $1 million for him to turn a blind eye to your situation? To prevent that same company from paying out more than what the little bribe him just give you? You don't think the ministry, or the Minister of Labour, can take money from the hotels and the companies in Jamaica to play a blind eye to your struggle? Because they know in reality them owe these workers millions. So to avoid paying millions, why not take a little package here, boss, and put it towards the retirement, boss? Because you're not going to be here all day long, you know, boss. It doesn't say you get old. Put this away for your grandkids, boss. Couple million. For him to come out, come say, I'm not busy with them, you know. So what him do? Him hand over Jamaica workers who is under the Labour Ministry. So now they're under the ministry of crooked employers. That's the ministry they're under. Because they are naked. I was a shop steward at my job. I am for workers' rights. You cannot fool me. When I say employer go sideways, me know people. You cannot fool Carlos, you know. When I say employer go sideways, people, I say I was a shop steward. Me telling them, my job is to fight for workers' rights. I fight for many men at the railroad, all kind of men. Most of them are Mexicans, whites and blacks. I know when company I go sideways upon the work. I can't see them before they even come on the corner. So, Jaja. Big up some on the man. So all in faster, good morning. Happy Sunday, Easter, Saturday, Easter family. Yeah. Boss lady ATM. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Ulrika Campbell, big up yourself. None of them no respect the security guard. None of them, Ulrika, none of them no do that. None of them no respect. They don't respect the workers, them. Police. See, police have them in a court to get money there. 14 years of back pay. And them have union. It don't make no sense to me. What union you have and your boss with for so long? Union is in a politician pocket. Big up yourself, Sheila Gray, Passmore. Big up yourself. Enough love, Rachel Brown. Manners and respect. Manners and enough respect. Millicent Spence, good afternoon, Carlos and family. Blessed love. Run out upon them, expose the nastiness, wicked set of people them. Oh, you know, people, it's not really exposed. You can call it exposed. What is happening here, people? It's not me, I make up nothing. What Carlos is doing is stringing up different reports based on videos I do, people. I want to understand me. This is just like I say, politics watch and the spot news media and them guy there. A crime them deal with. Criminal. So they hear Sir P talk about certain gangs and certain criminal last year, the last 2 years, and something pop up now in the media. Because I already do stuff like that are in a field. It's just another branch of the story that I already did. Then they hear Sir P come sometime and say, guys, you hear me do a story and so and so and so. Well, and him connect it right back to an old video him do. Until they say, go back and watch an old video him do. Or I'm connect this new story to the old videos. So that's what we're doing here, people. It's the same thing. But Sir P, a criminal investigator, a criminal him deal with at the gangs on the street. Me over here, so a criminal politician me deal with. Yes, and workers' rights. So we study this stuff and retain this stuff. And whenever we see this stuff, people can draw the line from one to the other. And it's my duty to educate you guys. That's our job. Because the news media not doing it. You're not going to find one reporter or journalist who got to school for this coming out and educate the people like this. You know? They don't see these stories. This is a big old story. They don't see it. You see how I connected that from when Andrew Otis made the promise? And what happened after the promise? Then went from permanent worker to what? Contract worker. Coming back around the other day because of election, the promise again. Time to promise the fool them again. So Nigel Clark come and say, they are moving from contract worker now. Remember, you know? It's Andrew Otis promise. Why so much contract worker in Jamaica? Because when they promise, they switch from permanent to contract worker. Do you think these companies in Jamaica could do that on their own without the approval of the government? Who do you think sit down with them in a meeting to go from permanent to contract so they could get to skirt around the government pension plan? The government have to sit down with them. So therefore, the government go be giving us something and go be eyeing on the back with these companies. Take it away. So they do this and act like the arsonists are put out the fire. That's all that is. The arsonists are put out the fire. So you come Nigel Clark with him water, stove on it. Okay, guys, we have to move. Remember them do it, you know. People like them do it, you know. And some Trumpian stuff, if you should ask me. And some shit what Donald Trump do. And some Trumpian shit them do. People. So Nigel Clark said, okay, the fire where we light, we're going to put water upon it. So we're going to move you from contract to permanent again. But people say, yeah, people. Me do video on that too, you know. Me do video on the moment when Nigel Clark said that, you know. Because based on my videos, come here, pay attention to them. I do enough videos, so even when they come out and say that, me do a video on that, you know. Because these are my area of concern. So we do a video on that. I mean, here, come and think say that right away. I mean, here Nigel Clark said it's not going to happen one time. It's not going to happen right across the board. We're going to do it gradually. Remove it from contract, being a contract worker, to permanent worker so you can get benefit. People, whenever companies say they are moving from contract to permanent work, it's supposed to be better. Improve, better. You get benefit, your salary, your 401k, and this, and that, and the other. You get drawn into the company. You are part of us. So what we see happening here, now that security guard is going to be removed. Remember them create the contract nonsense. You know? No security guard is going to be removed from contract to be a permanent worker. But there's also a catch. They have to give up their years of payment. If they get hurt on the job and the government hold them any compensation, they have to sign that away. They have to waive everything. If you did it for 30 years, you have to go back on probation. So if I'm a crooked company, yes, I am already crooked because I steal money from your housing trust. But that the judge cook it up, I don't know if a money run to the judge either. Because it's a weird ruling. The thief must keep the money in his pocket. But the people who stole it from cannot get a penny out of it. Because whoever searched it and chased the thief took too long to act. People, I'm not saying no further thing, I explain enough so you guys can grasp what I'm trying to say. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. We are on our own. Call some other. Under whose portfolio these workers fall under? Is it Ministry of Culture, Babsy Grange and Gender? Is it the Ministry of Education? Is it Mr. Tufton, the Ministry of Health? Is it Desmond McKenzie? Is it Vaz, Mining Minister, or Minister of Technology? And same thing. Whose ministry these security guards fall under? Samuda. You need to come tell the Jamaican people. Because what you're doing here, you make them feel like them not have no status. This, like when they're in America, you don't have no status. Your paperwork no right, or you're in between paperwork. So anything you do now, them can grab you and dish you back to your country. Have you ever been in America without status? That's what they doing to these security guards. They have no status. Government don't know them. So you have the mercy of the employers. So that's why these security guards are writing these outlandish stuff what they want the security guard to sign off. Because nobody cares. However, guys, thank you for tuning into this video. If it's the first time here, people on this page, you love what I do, subscribe on YouTube, click the bell, Facebook, go and follow the page. Because we're not chatting no nonsense around here. And don't follow my page or subscribe if you don't like me beat PNP, I don't like to hear Labour right get beat. And this page will beat any one of them. No partiality. Both of them hurt us. And anybody join this page, you must understand that before you join. Both of them hurt us. So you know the group of people you are joining. No one to make you know. Cannot people join people page and then the company page and start in a tussle with our family members that are here. Like-minded people we are. We beat PNP and Labour right over here. If you want to join this group, because they both hurt the country. And everybody on my platform understand that already. They have a larger, almost 70,000 people on Facebook. They all understand me already. And while I grow YouTube, I want to understand the fundamentals of why I'm upon this. Eh? But anyway, say all of that to say this. As usual, guys, I'm a student in a you guys class all day, every day. So make sure your comments make sense in every sentence, my people. What I tell you? Manners and respect to you guys who hang out over Facebook to watch me. And YouTube as well. Talk to you guys later. Share this with somebody who you love. This must go out there. Somebody says something about or maybe UIC too. Yes, maybe UIC. I have videos out there, maybe UIC, man. Yeah, man, maybe UIC, man. Beat anything, man. Beat UIC, PNP, JLP. When I'm wrong, people, because, you know, the UIC wasn't here. UIC is brand new. UIC never gone in the office. So we cannot point at UIC and say, only in the so long on a thief. What Mr. Patterson do for Jamaica after you get 8 years or so forth, you get 2 terms, you know, better, Mr. Patterson. We cannot really look at Mr. Patterson and say that. But certain things, they get licked from college before. You know what? They call us, so where could I beat them for? After they never run it. It's okay. The videos are out there, I'm going to take them down. Videos with the praise of the UIC and videos with the beating of the UIC are all out there. Videos with the wonderful interviews that I did with Mr. Patterson. The first one is the day after the election, 2020. The day after the election in 2020, that's the first time I interviewed Mr. Patterson. I was in my car in California. I will never forget that day. The first day I interviewed Mr. Patterson is the next day after election in 2020. And I may have about 6 interviews with him, or 7. One of them I delete because I never like, oh, he did that make the UIC look bad. So I was with the UIC at that time and I want to protect them. So I didn't like a video, so I take it down. That's the only one we delete. And we end up, taking out that video because video is video. And if it happened that time, it needs to be recorded and registered that moment. We don't need to take down everything that because it look bad. I'm going to learn my lesson that time. I said, we shouldn't take down the video. We should let it stay right there. Because that was what happened at that moment in time. You cannot hide history. Anyway, guys. So let me, so some people engage me. Paulette Mills say, I wouldn't say beat Carlos, but the facts and reality of the situation that is happening in Jamaica. These scammers politicians are destroying the country. That's true, family. That's true. People, my love you. Read, research, read, people. Oh, you believe I know all of this? I read. And no one can read better than me. No one are better reader than me. I watch me. More educated and more intelligent than me. Not for you right here. Many of you right here watching me are highly intelligent, even more than me. We can't touch them. We can't walk in a dirty yard slippers. The way some of the intelligent and bright. Some of the brain so big till you know hot. It's a hot can't hold on the head. What more want to do to read, my people? What more want to on this page to do also is that cuss each other out for Labour and PNP. Let me tell you people, both of them drag us here. And some people say them now vote me in this and politics. No. Politics drag us here. So they don't take politics to take us out of here. How do you take ourselves out of here? Do you get hurt and sit on your hand at home? No, don't do that. Other people die for you to be able to vote. Go register. Get ready to do this, Jamaica. Make your one vote count. We love you, I'm gone. Jamaica to the world. Jamaica to the world, people. Big up all the security guard. I was a security guard. It's the last work me ever do for no boy at Jamaica before me go unemployed, before me go to self-help. Self-employed. The last work me do at Jamaica is being a security guard. Working at English side. What the damn Ara. What the name of security guard company so Ara? It's Mandible. The black suit you wear that one round, the emblem on round, red synthetic on it. Ara, why them again, man? I forgot the security firm in there so long. Me used to work up at Mandible, and Mandible is cold. When I work outside, I'm cold at night time. We never have no gloves at Jamaica. We don't know about gloves. People, do you know which time I keep my hand warm when I work at Mandible? In an English side, outside a white boy where I work in Alcan, where them live. A white boy come in and they don't even say hi to me. You know me, I have to get myself warm. These hands I have no gloves. Never put them on my balls. Never put them in my pants. I put them on my balls to stay warm. My man, they be cold. What do you think I lie me I tell? So night after night while sitting down there, out that door as a security guard, it have got to my head. Me have to come out of this. Me have to come out of this. It's a wickedness. And from there, so we got self-employed. But that's a different story. Me not like to give you the story of how me go from being a security guard to start hustle. I will give that story because this story needs to be told and people need to learn. Because there's a lot of youth in Jamaica with ambition. They got money, they got everything. But some don't know they know how. People find themselves with money, they got car. They might want I want me to sell. I want to juggle something, but I don't know if I do it, man. Boy, I don't try that because this is going to happen. Boy, I don't have faith in myself, People, I'm going to do a video and tell you how me make it from being a security guard. Me never work for nobody else in Jamaica ever till me come a foreign. Sit on the English side, cold man level. I have to put my hand them in my brief to stay warm at night. We not lie to people. We don't have no gloves. We are Jamaican, where gloves are go. We don't know about gloves. So even if snow they fall at night, they out of the blues. What happened to security guard outside? With a stinking dog. White man coming past you, driving car going. The man never put up his hand. The white man don't even put up his hand. But I'm out there with like a dirty dog. Yo, Jamaican security guard and the dog stink, We don't take care of the dog. All the van will carry the dog. You hear it come. You hear from miles. Dog in it and the leash them dip on ground in a dog doo-doo. When you get a dog leash, your rope and a leash, one piece of rope them give you. The rope full of doo-doo. Stinking dog. The dog smell like a doo-doo. Security firm at Jamaica. When the dog stink. They pile up all the dogs in one van that can hug on goat. So you hear the old van that come, hum. You never call the stinking dog come give me tonight. When they come, I get a piece of paper and I hold the goddamn rope and I make sure you don't touch my pants because your pants black. If the rope ever touch your pants turn brown. Why would you say turn brown? The rope soak a pee and doodle. So you see them things the security endure? And them the thing the teeth me finger up on my own and go juggle. But one day me got educate to know how it all went down. Go on later people, manners and respect. Oh.